Hey guys, Luke here. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 5 of The Boss. And what we do in this series, we're going to try and go through as many leagues as possible, try and be like a real manager, basically. And right now we're at RB Leipzig, or Red Bull Leipzig. They're Red Bull side, they're affiliated with Salzburg and the New York side. Pretty much because our right mid and left mid were on loan at Salzburg, so we brought them back at the start of the season. But you can go check that out in the very first or second episode. But yeah, there's going to be 3 games taking on SV Handhausen right now. As you can see the team lineup. We're also going to be taking on Darmstadt and the last game's Union Berlin. So just the 3 games as the standard for this series. Now, I think I should mention, you can see the team lineup here. It's probably not our strongest lineup, but I feel it's good enough. Although at this stage, I don't really know who are the top sides, but I know this side has been pretty good. Well, the side we're taking on has been very good throughout this season so far. I know it's only been like 5 games or so, but they were coming second, so they've had a pretty good start. So it's a good test for us, as Koeman's already scored, and Paulsen straight from their kickoff just takes it off him and he scores and make it 2-0. But I thought it's worth noting team use. We gave a few different people a bit of playing time. It's pretty much just trying to find what's our best combinations, and how's our rotation going to be. Because I think I'm pretty set with my centre-back pairing. Right now we've got we have Salomon, who's going to be like a sort of backup centre-back. We've got him in for Compa. But I think Compa and Vezo are going to be a strike partnership. A centre-back partnership, as we score another goal with Fandrich. Speaking of Fandrich, or Fandrich, I'm not sure. He's just made a few good runs here, but he's not our first choice cam. He's probably not even our second choice. I'd say the first choice would be Kalma, or however you pronounce it, and then we've got another guy who's pretty young, and he's decent enough rate. I think his name's Kimmich. He'll probably be our backup cam. So they have a really nice chance here, and they finish it. Very nice finish. And this is Kaiser here, who we've brought on as a sub, I believe. I'm not sure where he's playing, right mid or so, but super unlucky there with Khedira, who's at a CDM. He's going to be our first choice CDM, I would say so. But at this stage, it's hard for me to say exactly what our strongest lineup is, because it's so early in the season. Like, I've only just switched formation, so nothing's saying that we won't be switching again. But since we've switched to the 4-1-2-2, as I'm going to call it, with the wingers, right mid, left mid, whatever, we've been playing quite well. As we pick up another 4-1 win, although we haven't been like super impressive to start off with, but I'd say that was our most impressive game thus far this season. But we're taking on Darmstadt this game. I think I should mention it. It's a little bit different there. I think they've got a centre forward and striker. Not real sure. It's the first time I've really looked at their lineup, because there's no point in me really looking at the lineups for these other sides, because I don't know any of the players. So it's not like if I'm playing with Premier League side or with the A-League team, when I was going through, I could identify weaknesses and who's their best players and stuff. Whereas these guys, I have no knowledge of them unless they play in like the proper Bundesliga. As we get a shot deflected there, and there wasn't really too many opportunities in this game. So it was 0 at half time. I think it was only two or three highlights in there. But I should mention, for the team news, Compa was in for this game, and we had Dem, who is I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Could be Deme, who knows? As we score with Paulsen, as he picks up his first goal, his 5th goal in the whole Bundesliga comp, the second league. But yeah, the Demi or Dem, I'm going to call him Demi for now. He's in there for Khedira. Yes, the Khedira is like Khedira's brother. As Paulsen's through again, just passed it across. I thought I stuffed it up there, but it ended up working out very well. As Placio Martinez, I think is how you pronounce it, just sweated it across. It was like a double sweat. It was awesome. And Paulsen takes another shot. It's saved, and that's the end of that little highlight. Sabitzer, though, he's been a surprise packet for me. Ratings wise, he's probably one of the best players in the side. He's got lots of pace, and I'm looking for players who are good FIFA players rather than the best rated players on this game. I think that's why I find Paulsen so good, as he picks up his hat-trick for a 3-0 win. Yeah, like you would look at sides and you go, take the 75 rated player, or do you take the 71 rated player, but he's got good dribbling, good pace, because you pick who fits your style. But I should mention, like, back to the Demi guy, he's our backup CDM. He's a different player to Khedira. Khedira's he's got more height, and I think he's a better player all around. But the Demi dude, he's got a good engine on him and just gets in and has a go. So if we're looking for just a little bit of backup, we've got that right there. Also, Kimmich can also play there a little bit, I'd say so. And I suspect that he will be there at some point during the season, not starting or nothing, but just as a backup. But already into the highlights, we've already went over the team, well, on the screen anyways. I'll talk about it soon as Coman goes through, and he scores just a really nice start here, 4 minutes in, just a 1-2 sort of, not exactly like a 1-2, but it was sort of a 1-2 with Poulsen and Coman. They formed quite the strike partnership. Now we've got Fran, who's been on the bench in these last few games. He's an okay player, but he just doesn't fit my style. He's more of a target man, and I don't really play with a target man sort of style. I don't like to cross that often, as they whip in a nice little corner there and score through Nemec. But yeah, I don't see Fran being in the side. I started off with him just because he was like the captain. I gave him a go and he started okay, but I think as we get more and more into the season, realizing that the partnership of Coman and Poulsen is just unstoppable at stages. You can see in here just how dominant they've been. Like, Poulsen's got man of the match both of these games, and to be quite frank, at the start of the season, I really didn't rate Poulsen. I was looking to sell him, but he's really impressed me. Coman's got 2 goals here, but Poulsen's played a big part in them, and I'm not sure if Fran would do that. He wouldn't. I don't think he'd get into those positions, and he doesn't have the pace to really worry the defence too much. As we give away a penalty with Sabitzer, just coming through, just taking out him. I think we might have eventually got the ball, but we went through the player, so obviously a penalty as Ukrilec scored for them. So up 2-1, 2-all. It's a 2-all draw. But Coman, 56 minute, goes through, should have finished that. It should be 3-2, but it's not. Then we jump late into the game, 84th, 85th minute, something like that. Poulsen just doing some damage here, holding the triggers sort of thing. It takes a shot, and it's off the post. Cannon's off the post. So at that stage, I'm thinking, just not our day, is it? But Bruno, right at the end, Coman gets it. It's saved, and they clear it. So once again, it's just, we're getting so close. We hit the post, and then it was kind of a shitty header, but nearly worked out. But then Poulsen, 90th minute, the saviour. I know Coman was the saviour last episode, but Poulsen, there you have it, 3-2. And we're going to pick up another victory. So we're 3 from 3 this episode. And I think we had a few draws last episode, but I think we finished on a win. So we got a nice little win streak going, and we should be right up the top of the ladder, even though it's very early on. And what's been noted, that Fandrick's been starting these last few games. Now, he's not going to be a main player for us, but it's just given him an opportunity because he's been asking for opportunities. So yeah, he's been performing well, and he'll be in the side wherever he's performing. But that's the end of the episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully we can hit about 5 likes. That's the main goal. And I'll see you in the next episode. And also make sure you subscribe too. That'd be awesome. So I'll see you then, guys. Bye.